Welcome in, guys. Thanks for stopping by the channel. The first video on the channel is going to be a tutorial on a tool that I made with Claude code. So I know nothing about coding, but AI has made it so that even I can do something like this. Um, so I've been digging around in the Epstein files like a lot of other people, and one of the biggest pain points that I came across was when I was trying to view the photos or images from the data sets. I'll show you those in a moment so you can see what I mean. But when you're going through them, they took all their images and uploaded them as PDFs. And they did it in such a way so that you have to click each individual one that you can't scan through. There's no arrows to click through and go faster. And I think it took me something like 4 or 5 hours to go through the first 1,000 photos, I think. And most of it was just nothing, and it was kind of a waste. And it was killing me. I looked everywhere, all over the internet, trying to find something that I could drop PDFs into and switch them over to images. And there just isn't a good batch converter for that. So I got access to Claude Code for a few days and decided we'll give it a shot. And so we're going to go over that. This will be completely free. I will drop a link as soon as I have one. I think it'll be on GitHub as soon as I figure out how that works. And you guys are welcome to use it, and hopefully it will help you guys out. So let's get the scene switched over here and get going. So I apologize for the roughness of the scenes and stuff. Hopefully we'll get that fixed over times. All right, so we're also doing this in like one take, so it'll be what it'll be. So for me right now, I just copied it from one PC to another. If you're doing it through GitHub, maybe we can look at that before I end the video. But for now, I've got it just on the desktop. I haven't tried this yet. We're going to see if it works. The one issue that we might run into, fingers crossed we don't, is because there's no license, you have to pay a crazy amount of money from what I could see to get like a signed license so that Windows won't flag it as harmful. So hopefully we don't get that, but let's see if we can get this done. Open this download file. What are we doing? All right, we'll be back in a moment. Okay, we're back. And we're going to try right from GitHub because I don't know what was going on with that packaging. It was supposed to have a Windows installer, and it did yesterday. Did not hear. So we've got 8th grade over here, and that's where you'll find this. All right, here goes. See if we can get this to work. Yep. Sure you trust? Yes, I do. Oh, they still want me to choose what to do. So once again, I will figure it out and be back. So we're going to try and troubleshoot this live because this is exactly what might happen to you. And if you're not tech savvy like me, then you may need this. So what's going on right now is I downloaded it from GitHub. We get this because I don't have the license. The smart screen on Windows is flaking it. So we have to try and unflag it. So we're going to hit here. We are going to, let me grab the directions again here. All right, so we are going to hit the 3 dots here. We're going to hit keep. Let's see. Make sure you trust the PDF. Check you. Select drop down box and keep anyways. And it should download now. There we go. All right, we double click it. We're probably going to get an error box. So once we get past this and it's downloaded once, then it should be fine going forward for me and anyone else who wants to use this. And I'll show you what I can do here too when we're done, so that way you'll know if it's worth giving a shot. There we are. It popped up. So there was no install after that. We're just running it, I guess. So I'll have to try and figure that out, I guess. Maybe I'll try and get that install wrapper back on it so that it actually stays on your PC. Maybe it's already there. We'll see. All right, so this is what it looks like. It's just basic. It doesn't have any frills to it. But we've got two different screens here. So on this page, you can use it for any PDF that you have. You drop it in. I should have downloaded a couple first, but we'll go through that. You drop it in, and you'll convert to images. It'll go to a folder. You pick which folder you want it to go to, and you can even export it as a PowerPoint, which we'll give it a shot as well. This one, all right. So here's another issue that I ran into with this screen. What you're supposed to be able to do is to be able to paste a web URL in here, scan the page. You can grab all the PDFs and then immediately switch them. You can download them, convert them. So saves a ton of time that way, depending on what it is that you're doing. Unfortunately for the Epstein stuff, this is failing because it's all age gated, and whatever cookies they use to track whether you're 18 or older, I couldn't get it to recognize this program and let me do it that way. So that's the one pain point, is you're going to have to download the PDFs, but then we can make the magic happen. And I'll show you what this will look like just from on a regular website as well. Okay. So let me pause this. I will get a couple PDFs downloaded and we'll get to work. On second thought, we're going to come right back because I want to show you what it is that I was trying to solve and why it was taking me so long. All right, so yes, we are 18 years of age or older. We are going in here. Oh, let's see. I can't remember which one it is that has the data set. Here we go. So Epstein Transparency Act, data set 1, view files. This is what it looks like. So if you haven't been in here. So then for each one of these, we'll open a new tab just to make this easier. And here's the first picture. So this data set 1 is from the raid that they did on his New York apartments in, let's see, date 7/6/19, so a long time ago. Yeah, so to do this, you gotta exit out and go, oh, here's number 2. What's in number 2? Okay, so you get the idea. Like hours and hours and hours to go through these. And yeah, there just wasn't another tool out there that I could find anywhere. Maybe something like Adobe Premiere or Acrobat or something could do it. I don't know. But if you're not paying for it, you're not going to be able to do it. So, all right, let me grab a few of these and we'll show you how this works. Okay. So I downloaded the first 5. I've done up to 50, I think, at one time on here. So it can be done. But we're just going to do 5 just for purposes of demonstration today. So you can highlight however many you want. You can drag them down here. I probably could have had them make the box bigger, but is what it is here. All right, so PDFs in, 5 of them. We're going to convert to images. There is going to be some flashing black outlines, which you're not going to see here. For some reason, it popped up on my other monitor. And we don't want it to go to this folder. I should have changed that one. So let me do that, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I got it to work this time. It went into the right folder. So you can see it here in this folder here. We've got the 0001, which is the PDF, and we've got the JPG. All right, so it works, and I did all 5 of them. So let's try going to PowerPoint. All right, so it created the PowerPoint. It'll name it slides, whatever, down here. Close this for a second. Yeah, please. Give it a second here. It might pop up on my other monitor. It did. All right, bring it back over here, guys. And here we go. So we've already got the beginnings of a PowerPoint presentation too. Like, if you want it for that, how cool is that? you know. Uh, but yeah, and like I said, you can do up to 50 for sure at a time. I think PowerPoint presentations have like 100 or 200 image limit, so keep that in mind. But it makes it a little easier to scroll through if you want to do it this way. Add your notes. You'll probably see these in future videos. But yeah, it's really cool. It's such a time saver. Huge time saver. Okay, so then we can clear the list and we're starting fresh. So, all right, we're going to leave this open here. We're going to pull up our web browser again. And let's see how this works now by taking the URL and grabbing everything from here. So let's see, we will, I don't even know what these are. How big are these files? That one's 2, so this is from the JFK file release. 8. And I guess the main purpose of doing it here would be so that you could kind of flip through faster. And also, like for me, I put it into Obsidian, and it makes it a lot easier to just put images in there than it does to download and insert PDFs. So that's 10. But all right, let's just see if we can do this without really taking any more time here. We'll copy that. Going to go into the download tab. Paste the URL in here. We're going to scan page. And look at that. It's all there. And holy crap, there was a lot of them. We're not going to do them all. There's no way they grabbed all 2,000. Did it? It might have grabbed them all. So beware when you're doing this. You want to make sure, yeah, these are sequentially numbered. So that is something to be aware of. Maybe if I can get Claude Code again, I will try and fix this up. But in the meantime, beware. So the whole idea here, though, is to grab that, you would download them, and then they would end up in our file over here, where we would then convert them into images and then post them into Obsidian. So I don't know. I found it really cool. Like I said, I had the idea, but without Claude Code, it was never going to happen. So we'll see. I may do some more work on this, try and make it better. It will be on the GitHub, and I'll leave a link in the description for that. And yeah, this is hopefully just the start. It's been a little bit intimidating to try and even do this and try and do the first video, but I think there's a lot of cool stuff, and I'm working with some cool people who are all interested in it, and I think we can help raise some awareness and do some good. So keep an eye out for that. There will be more stuff on Epstein, the JFK files. I plan on doing stuff for Lyme disease and kind of just all of my interests and research. So if that sounds interesting, then leave a like and sub, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for sticking around, and hopefully this is helpful. Hopefully the tool will help save you some time, and we'll see where it goes from there. Have a good night.